Welcome to today's breaking news update. Here are the top global stories making headlines right now. From escalating tensions in the Middle East to economic standoffs and military deployments, we'll break down the key developments and their potential impact. We're also covering major breakthroughs in space exploration and a landmark legal decision concerning a controversial war memorial. The already complex situation in Gaza is growing more fraught as Israel further distances itself from the Palestinian Authority. The Israeli government, now openly rejecting the two-state solution long advocated by the international community, is increasingly sidelining the Palestinian Authority. This move raises serious questions about who ultimately governs Gaza and what it means for any future peace negotiations. Some analysts fear this could further destabilize the region and lead to a resurgence of violence. President Trump is upping the ante in the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. The president has issued a stern warning to the Kremlin, threatening to impose harsh economic sanctions and sweeping tariffs on Russian goods and services. This comes amidst growing international condemnation of Russia's actions in the region. The White House maintains these measures are intended to pressure Russia into a peaceful resolution. However, critics argue this aggressive posture could escalate tensions further and potentially backfire. Chapter 3. The Pentagon has announced the deployment of 1,500 troops to the US-Mexico border, citing security concerns. This move comes amidst a heated debate over immigration and border security. The troops will be tasked with assisting Border Patrol agents in various capacities, including surveillance and logistical support. This deployment marks a significant escalation in the militarization of the border, a move that has drawn sharp criticism from human rights groups. They argue that it further inflames an already tense situation and raises serious questions about the use of military force in domestic matters. Chapter 4. India continues its ambitious push into space exploration, unveiling plans for groundbreaking missions that are capturing global attention. The Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO, has announced its intention to launch a mission to Venus, aiming to study the planet's atmosphere and surface. But that's not all. India is also setting its sights on a manned mission to the Moon, a feat that would cement its position as a major player in the global space race. These missions represent a significant leap forward for India's space program and highlight the country's growing technological prowess. Chapter 5. A long and bitter legal battle has come to an end in Europe with a landmark decision by the Supreme Court to dismiss a case involving Japan's controversial Yasukuni Shrine. The case, brought forward by families of Chinese soldiers enshrined at Yasukuni without consent, was ultimately rejected. The families argued that their relatives' souls were stolen and sought their removal from the shrine, which they view as a symbol of Japan's wartime aggression. The Supreme Court's decision effectively ends any legal avenue for the families to seek redress through the European courts. This ruling is likely to further inflame tensions between Japan and its neighbors, still grappling with the legacy of World War II. That's all for today's top global stories. Stay tuned for more updates and in-depth analysis on these and other breaking news events. Our world is constantly evolving, and it's more crucial than ever to stay informed about the events shaping our collective future. We'll continue to bring you comprehensive coverage and diverse perspectives on the issues that matter most.